Acrylic discs aren't just for buttercream. Let's watch CakeSafe co-owner Juli ice a cake with acrylic discs with her chocolate sour cream frosting. So first, she's going to use the frosting like glue to add the parchment paper round to the top disc. That is going to be pressed onto the top of the cake later. The cake is sitting on a cardboard cake round on top of the bottom disc. She's adding a hefty amount of the frosting onto the top of the cake. This can help prevent holes in the top. Then she smooths that down with an offset spatula, and then presses the top disc down with the parchment side facing down, so it's touching the frosting. Now she's using a cake level just to make sure that the top is totally level. You can find these on cakesafe.com. Now she's taking a CakeSafe icing scraper and making sure that the top and bottom discs are lined up. The next step is to add the frosting in an upward sweeping motion to lock the top disc onto the cake. Now she starts filling in the icing all the way around the sides of the cake. Now it's time for a first pass with an icing scraper. This is the CakeSafe OG icing scraper. You're going to hold it at a 45-degree angle to the cake. There will be holes, you'll just fill them in and then scrape again. You're always using light pressure with your icing scraper. If you find you have to use firmer pressure and you're misaligning the discs, this probably means that you need to warm up your frosting a bit. Another tip from Juli is that when you get close to your final passes at the end, you can reverse the direction of the scraper. This helps to smooth out any bumps or air bubbles. In your final passes with your icing scraper, try holding it at an even smaller angle to the cake. To remove the top disc, she's going to insert a palette knife in between the parchment paper and the top disc. Slowly turn the turntable and the disc is going to pop off. Don't force it. Now she's peeling back the parchment paper. Peel it back over itself, not straight up. Now if you need to, you'll fill in any holes in the top of the cake, and then take an offset spatula and just like Juli, swipe it across the top of your cake with feather-light pressure. Make extra sure that you clean the edge of the blade between each swipe. To remove the bottom disc, Juli is placing an offset spatula between the cardboard underneath the cake and the bottom disc. Slide it along and then remove the cake off of the bottom disc, and then either serve your cake or put it into the refrigerator to firm up. There you have it. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to us. Our email address is info@cakesafe.com.